So today we'll be understanding like how to create a uh, new ServiceNow account. Okay, let me open any other profile. Okay, so to create a new ServiceNow developer account, this is free of cost. We need not to pay anything. Okay, so just type this developer.servicenow.com on any like on Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome, whatever the uh, you can search on any search engines like this, and you can uh, create a new account. Okay. Mhm. There is some issue with the internet. As I mentioned, this is not my system, so most of the things are blocked here. This is the account which is already active. You have to create an account. I'm sorry, someone is coming. It's Wi-Fi only. See, this is the logo of ServiceNow. ServiceNow was founded in the year 2004. The first name given for ServiceNow is Glidesoft. Later, they have just changed the name to ServiceNow. Okay. Uh, Fred Luddy. There were a few others who were established this ServiceNow tool, okay, to meet the IT demands and to fix the IT issues. Okay. From there are various versions that are available in ServiceNow. When I talk about versions in ServiceNow, has mm versions in ServiceNow. See, though ServiceNow was introduced in the year 2004, we cannot go back to that baseline version and work. But from there onwards, uh, the functionalities or the pre-built activities, whatever, and upgrading uh, are available for us to use. So we don't wish back to go back to that old versions, which is not even possible to do. Okay, but being a ServiceNow developers or ServiceNow engineers, we have to know the names. See, Lightsoft in the year 2004. Later, they started like January, February, March, April, and all. Later, they started with the season names again. Okay. Post that, they started with the country names like Aspirin, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, Fuji, Geneva, Helsinki, Istanbul, Jakarta, Kingston, London, Madrid, New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, Rome, San Diego, Tokyo, Utah, Vancouver, Indies. Okay, current world. They start with the alphabet A since it is America. They have covered the country names. Now they are starting with Australia, Brazil as such. Okay, so what is our current version? It is URich, guys. And to create a new account, see, new user get a ServiceNow ID. So here I'm pasting your ServiceNow ID, Martina, whatever you have provided. See, all these fields are mandatory fields, so you have to fill the details. See, again, while setting a password for your account, make sure you are meeting all these requirements. One uppercase, one lowercase, one special character, one digit, minimum of 8 characters, maximum of 100 characters. Allow me a minute, someone is at the door. Yeah. Okay. Just go through all the terms and conditions and click on sign up. Now, Martina, you may receive a link. Okay. Just open that particular mail and you'll find a confirm or approval button, something like this. Just verify it. Okay, post verification will be able to access, guys. See, you need to have a active mail account. It could be of Google, Yahoo, whatever it is, like Gmail, Yahoo, whatever you are using. Don't use your official office mail address, which I don't recommend. Okay, so once you have an active mail address, you'll be receiving a confirmation mail as such. See, a ServiceNow ID has been created for you with this particular mail address. This application requires you to verify your email. Please check your email for a link to verify your account. After verification, you can log into the application. The email will be valid for 1 day. Okay. So, if you are unable to see the mail, just check this spam folder after 10 minutes. So, what is our current version name, guys? Urich. Urich, yes. And what is the first name of service now? Glidesoft. Okay. And we are going to cover all the concepts of ITSM. What is ITSM? Information Technology Service Management, where we are going to learn all the basic concepts, uh, starting with the basic concepts of admin, implementation of all the admin activities, development activities, and the implementation of development activities with the real time scenarios again. Okay, whatever we are creating now, it is called as a PDA, personal developer instance. Okay, what is the use of working on this instance? Because when you start working for real projects, okay, they ask you to work on an instance. Okay, ServiceNow is a single tenant architecture. That means each and every individual is going to have their own instance, which is again given by ServiceNow or by your company. Okay, they'll share you the credentials. You can just directly log in and start building the requirements provided by the client. So, whatever you are going to do in the real projects, this instance is almost similar to that particular instance whatever we are going to work for real projects. Okay, if you are practicing here, almost 90 to 95% you'll be gaining that hands-on knowledge on the tool. Okay, even we senior developers, consultants, architects, everyone who is working for service now in the core development area, if each one of us have our own personal developer instance. The other name for this is a demo account. So in this demo account, you can also try few scenarios whether it is possible or not. You can see, okay, like POCs, we say proof of concepts, which we usually try it on the PDIs. If it is feasible, we just uh, confirm that we will be able to build that requirement to the client. Otherwise, we ask them for some more time. We buy the time and we will find other alternate methods. So that is how PDIs are very important. So Martina, did you verify your mail? Hello?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So from next time, you can directly log in with your credentials. Whatever ServiceNow version names, whatever I'm showing you here, it is from the community. So what is a community? Like how we have community for different castes and all. Here we are not talking about all those, but if you are working for different technologies, here we also have a communities likewise, and people who have a knowledge on ServiceNow, who are working for ServiceNow, who are providing the ServiceNow for ServiceNow projects are all part of this community, guys. Okay, so being a member of community is an advantage for you. Even you can share your knowledge and gain some knowledge from the community. Let's say there is some requirement, you can go and understand, is there someone who have already created this? If yes, you can get some insights about it. If not, if you are doing it for the first time, you can educate others who are going to create a similar requirement in future. Okay, it's a platform to share and gain the knowledge. So being a member in the community is something, I ask each and everyone here to be part of it. And it doesn't cost you anything. At the same time, if you are providing if you are helping many other developers or software engineers who are working in the ServiceNow technology, you will also be treated with the stars. Okay, uh, that is like something you can showcase on your resumes or Naukri profile. Okay, it's an added advantage. Okay, see, hi, I have given B. So whatever the first name you provide, with that help us tune your experience. So I need a developer oriented idea, or I just need a guided experience? No, we need a developer oriented idea. Only when you have this, you'll be able to practice it, right? Are you ready to create something great? Yes. So what best describes your job responsibilities? Developer and IT admin. So here there are certain uh, terms and conditions. Just uh, go through all these terms and conditions and click on finish setup. Okay, once you click on finish, you'll be able to see this particular web page. Okay, so here you can see request your instance. So I need an instance. Without instance, we cannot do anything in ServiceNow. It is very important to create your own instance on the day one itself, because from the day two itself, you'll be start working on the instance. Without instance, it is no use joining the classes, guys. Okay. So do you have any questions? If I'm bit fast, let me know. If the pace is all okay, kindly let me know. We'll follow the same. Hello.
Follow the same.
Yeah, sure. So now, here, as I mentioned, this is a developer instance, and in the learn, See, learn, build, solve, discover new ways to innovate with the Now platform. So here in the Now platform, if you want to upskill your knowledge in ServiceNow, see, I'm a developer, have limited or no exposure on developing apps on Now platform. So Now platform is also one of the core activities available in ServiceNow. So using this, you can build mobile applications and all. So if you are very new to this and if you want to understand some features of this Now platform, then you can enroll into these learning plans. See, ServiceNow administrator. That means, see, as I said, admin, you will carry out few responsibilities. I'm a ServiceNow administrator who wants to begin developing apps on our platform. Then again, you can enroll into this course and ServiceNow application developer. So to build the apps on the Now platform again. So these are the few courses that are hosted by ServiceNow. We need not to pay anything for this courses, guys. Again, see, when you just click here, you can see Citizen Developer on the App Engine Studio with the 8 modules, and what role you are going to do, you can just understand from the learning plan. Likewise, if you are new to ServiceNow, see, enable professional developer to build applications on our platform. ServiceNow administrator, so there are some 13 modules, and ServiceNow application developer, you have some 22 modules. Just try to learn this on your own. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, yes, yes. You can.
Sorry,
We can
sorry,
hear.
sorry, guys. My manager has called me for some inputs. That's the reason I couldn't. Yeah. So after creating your account under Learn, you have all the options to uh, enroll into these free courses and upskill your knowledge. When you just scroll down, you have the courses again, and here see ServiceNow University. You have on-demand courses, live classes, certifications, stimulators. All these are under the ServiceNow website only. Now learning is on a platform. Coming to reference, what is this reference? This is like a library of ServiceNow, guys. See, APIs, libraries, supplemental materials for working with the Now platform and next experience. Okay, and coming here, see, you'll have a client side API, global side API, server global APIs. Okay, now platform API. You'll have all this information. When I just click here, what is API? See, we have a different, what is API? Firstly, application programming interface, in which most of the methods are already defined in ServiceNow. And coming to this APIs on the client, you can uh, work on server side APIs, client side APIs, and all this. Okay, when you just try to understand what are the client side APIs. Let's say we have a glide flow, glide form. These are all few of the important APIs like G form we are going to understand. So you will get a documentation on this with a clear crystal clear examples to understand what is a G-form API, why it is used on the client side, what are the available methods here. All these details are documented properly under this reference method. So not only regarding the client, you have a different APIs again. See, client next experience, client mobile, server scoped API, server global API. So people who are working for various modules of service now, they'll have a knowledge on this. And coming to next experience, you'll have a UI frameworks, components, developer tools. So you can just click here on all these concepts and understand those topics. Okay, coming to manage my instance. When you just click here on manage my instance, you can see what is the status of your instance. Is it online or offline? You can refresh your instance, and does it have any build agent or ServiceNow Studio or Application Studio installed, and what is your current version, say you reach, and this is your instance URL, this is the username, this is the password, and the role that is given by ServiceNow is a admin role. That means administrator role is given to you, which is most powerful role of in ServiceNow, because there is no activity that admin cannot do. Okay, personal developer instance, and PDI, frequently asked questions, managing your PDI. So again, developer advocate blog, all this details you'll have it here. You have a different plugins for your instance. You can also activate them. What is a plugin? Let's say when you purchase any new mobile, nowadays WhatsApp and are all available on their platforms on the mobile, but previously we used to install them, right? Likewise here, a few features are not available by default. You can just activate them. Like, see, here we have a cloud cloud management. So people who are working on cloud management, they need this particular plugin, so they can activate it. Once you activate it, the related features are available on the instance, and you can start using this. Okay, and coming here, so there is a proper username and a password. You can also provide these details. So you can use this platform. See, just by clicking here, it directly take you to the uh, ServiceNow instance homepage. And coming here, this is the logo of ServiceNow. This is called as a unified filter navigator. In short name, you call it as a left navigator, as this is located to your left hand side. You can also pin it. You can also refresh it. And coming to favorites, you can add different modules here. Coming to history, like what was the past activity you were working on, you can track it from here. Coming to admin, all the admin related subscription management, admin home, security centers, upgrading the management, all these actions you can control. Coming to the workspaces like asset workspace, service operation workspace, all these concepts you can like people who work for workspaces would be different. It's a little different module again. But see, this is the instance used by all other modules of ServiceNow. It is not only created for ITSM users, it is created for users who work for CMDB, who work for CSM, who work for this workspaces like agent workspace or service operation workspace. Okay, people who work for mobile application. So it's not only limited to a particular module, but people who are handling multiple modules would also be using the ServiceNow instance. And real time also, you'll be getting something similar to it. That is why it is good to work here, like on this demo instance, so that you'll be gaining that hands-on knowledge. And this is called as a global search, guys. So what is this global search? uh, it's a search engine. See, nowadays when we don't know anything, we are just searching the details on internet. Let's say I want to have some me meal. Okay, I'll search like a best meal near me. That will give me few suggestions like this. So we are doing it on a search engine. Likewise, in ServiceNow, we also have a search engine which is limited to ServiceNow related data. You cannot search something which is not related to ServiceNow knowledge, but what is related to ServiceNow tables, knowledge, ServiceNow features, and all, you can actually understand those details. Let's say I have a record number, that record exists in my ServiceNow table, but I don't know the table name. Then I can directly give that record number here. It helps me with few links, and just by clicking on my first or second link, it takes me to that particular record. Okay, so people who are very new to service now, this search engine helps them a lot to navigate to the required information. And coming here, we have a globe icon, like where application scope is global, and update sets, you have a different update sets. What are these update sets, transform maps? There is a, these are all the different activities which we are going to learn. Coming here, sidebar discussions. Let's say you want to discuss regarding one of the record, so you can initiate a discussion with your team members or with the different teams. Okay, and coming here, analytics data. See, version to version, you'll have a different UI is nothing but a user interface. It's loading. Again, the help center is taking you to the product documentation. Under reference, we were able to see, right? It is giving data regarding all the concepts. Let's say we have a concept called client script. And as I'm very new to service now, I don't know what is client script. So when I type what is client script, it helps me with the details. See, client script summary. Activate approval with the signature plugin. No. Client script. See, what is a catalog client script? What is a client script summarization? All these details I can understand from here. And I can also educate my other team members who are new to this, what is a navigation to this, everything you'll have a information, guys. So this product documentation is something more helpful for you. You can also provide your feedback on this. Coming to this, if you have any notifications, like let's say there is a request that is pending for your approval, so you can also just check those notifications, either you approve them or deny it. Okay. And coming here, by default, this is the baseline instance now. Okay, we haven't paid anything to activate this. This is a personal developer instance or a demo account which is free of cost. And to activate this, you need a addition one active mail account. Okay. It has to be active again, and make sure you are using your ServiceNow instance. Every day you have to open this. Let's say if you're not using it for 10 days, so ServiceNow team is going to assign your PDI to someone who is on the wait list. So make sure you are opening every day to practice the activities that we are discussing in the class. Okay. Coming here, ServiceNow administrator. Uh, Whenever you create a new account, it comes up with these details like system admin. And coming to the profile, the instance is little slow. See, we have a view called self-service. Under self-service, we have a very limited fields like the first name, last name, business phone, mobile phone, title, email, date, time, all this information. So when you just click here, when I just move the view to default view, where you'll find more um, fields on the form like user ID, first name, last name, title, department, password needs reset, logged out, whether it is active or not, internal integration user, email, identity type. Okay. You can also fill the language, calendar integration, time zone, all this data you can actually update it like mobile phone, business phone. So when you just scroll down, you can see what all the custom tables that are under this particular user, how many roles this particular user have, which all groups he's part of, what is a delegation and all will be understanding, how to create a user profile, who are all the users, what are all the types of roles we have, what are these groups, what is the subscriptions, what are these user client certificates. Likewise, all these details we are going to see, and we are also going to create a menu and modules like this. See, system security, this is the menu. uh, this is the module. When you just expand it, these are all the modules inside that. Okay. So reports is a menu again, these are all the modules. So likewise, we are also work on many other activities. Like if I talk about incidents, incident is a table which is available by default by ServiceNow. So when something ServiceNow gives it, has a pre-built activity that we call it as a out of the box feature. Okay. So here we have incidents, and when you just want to filter the data, let's say I want to see all the active true incidents, that means the incidents which are active. So just click here. So we have almost 40 incidents. See, likewise, you can add filter conditions, you can generate reports, you can schedule the reports again, you can do more such activities. And ServiceNow is again a super friendly tool, guys. Um, as today is the first day, and few more things that I want to discuss here. Yeah, under guides, we were talking about reference. So, under next experience, like people who are working for UI frameworks, components, or any developer tools, they'll have a documentation available here. And coming to guides, so what is a guide here? See, in depth technology overviews and recommendations for innovating and extending applications on no platform. So, what are the frequently asked questions? Any site account guidance, all this are provided here. You can also just go through all this available URLs and understand the knowledge. And coming here, just click here on the connect, so you will be seeing a developer advocate blog. So you can also publish your own blog. Let's say there is a functionality which is not available by default, but your team has done some incredible job and they have innovated a new feature in ServiceNow. Then you can also just write a blog about it, publish it, so people who are new to ServiceNow or who are already working for ServiceNow will come across it. They'll also gain some insights about how it has been developed by your team. Okay, so you can also share that information here. And ServiceNow hosts some events in all the metropolitan cities like Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, and all. You can also enroll and meet some great leaders who are part of the ServiceNow projects. Okay, so again, for registration, as of my knowledge, we don't have to pay anything. And coming to certifications, there are two types of certifications. One is a micro certification, other is a mainline certification. When we talk about micro certification, we need not to pay anything for that. Okay, it is free of cost. And when we talk about mainline certification, uh, there are certifications for different modules. One of the mainline certification that every developer or administrator need to have is a CSA, Certified uh, System Administrator. Okay, the short name is CSA, where you can take this exam either in offline or online mode. If it is a online mode, there will be a proprietor watching you. Okay, so you need to have one more additional webcam which covers your entire space from where you are taking the exam. No malpractice is encouraged here. You cannot clear the exam with the help of someone helping you, using any uh, technology or using any other ways. If you caught again, your certification would be cancelled, because this certification, it comes with an voucher. For this voucher we need to pay around $300. Okay, so it's almost some close to 25 to 30,000 something. uh, if it is cancelled, all your 30,000 amount whatever we are paying, it is of no use, right? So better prepare before taking this exam. There are dumps. Dumps are nothing but uh, frequently asked questions or something, where you can also understand the pattern how the exam is conducted. So following the dumps and with your knowledge and by working on different projects, you'll be gaining that hands-on knowledge. So CSA is not that hard to crack, but with the lots of practice, definitely you can crack it on your own. So once you are certified, you have more opportunities, because when you want to join other companies, they ask you for certifications. Okay, so you need to have a CSA, which is one of the basic level mainline certification. The other is a CAD, Certified Application Developer, which you have to crack again on your own. by preparing with the help of dumps and with your knowledge, okay, where all the development area is focused here, and to crack the development, it is somewhat critical compared to CSA. And you have a ITIL has such different certifications for different modules. So like in implementation specialist we say. So these are all like a third level, fourth layer, likewise different layers we have. uh, as of now, you can go with the micro certifications where you need not to pay anything for this. Let's say there is a concept called flow designer, and to understand uh, all the details of this particular topic, I better encourage you to enroll into this micro certification course of flow designer. Complete all the theoretical and tutorial part, and there are few questions that you can answer and crack the certification, where you need not to pay anything. You just have to invest your time, learn the concepts, crack the exam, get certified, and you can publish this micro certification on your social media sites like LinkedIn, Naukri. Even you can add it on your resume. Okay, so this is all about ServiceNow and its certification details, guys. So, you have any other questions? I'm not jumping into any technical concepts today. We are just understanding how to create a PDI, the different factors of ServiceNow tool. Hello?
Yeah, I have a question. I have a
Yes?
question. Yeah,
Yes?
so does this have a certifications have any validity like for 1 year only or next year we need to renew like that? Is it?
It's not like a validity, but whenever there is a new version, yeah, I forgot to add this point. Every 6 months, there will be a new version available for ServiceNow, guys. Whenever there is a new version in the market, you have to just take a Delta exam. Delta exam is nothing but where you just have to answer 3 to 4 multi-choice questions, where your certification gets renewed. Okay, like it's like a renewal. If you are missing out this, then you have to retake the exam from the beginning again. So you have to be very careful whenever there is a new release. You have to without missing, you have to complete a Delta exam. That is something you should be careful. Apart from this, it won't expire like for 1 year or for 2 years or something.
And you mentioned that micro certification you can do, right? So can you navigate? Can you tell me the navigation of that micro certification in this right
From
now?
the Now Learning, you can do it. Okay, so
Okay.
Now Learning is a platform available. From there, you can just everything is SSO, like single sign on. Once you log in into your PDI, when you open Now Learning
Mm-hmm.
on or any other community account or anything, you need not to re-log in again. It only validates and let you in. Post that, you can just see for micro certifications. Okay, so once we are into the course, I can help you better. Okay, you
Okay.
can just enroll into those flow designer courses. See, at the beginning, I don't ask you to do that, since we'll be starting with the basic concepts. Once we are into the admin, completing the admin part, jumping into development, I ask you to work on this micro certification courses. Even you can take up a ATF, automated test framework. There is an framework. Okay, like people who work for testing, they'll be using this. It is also automated process.
Okay. And one more question. Is there any like the service now developer is different and Sampro is also different or both are same?
What?
Now we are learning ITSM, right?
Hmm.
So ITAM is stand for to asset management, right?
Yeah, it is different, right? It's a different module.
Different module. So
Yeah.
Sampro tool is also is completely
What?
like
Sam?
Sampro tool.
What is that?
So whenever the companies are using our Sampro tool, no, the company can see all the softwares and missions, which how many softwares are they are
That
using,
is,
complaint and
we
all
don't
that.
know. I don't know what it is,
Okay,
Pavan.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
that's a different tool. We'll not be using it. We will be working on service now only here. Okay,
Mm,
we'll be focusing on ITSM, as I mentioned, ITAM,
okay.
CSM. These are all the different modules.
Different modules. Okay.
You have to learn one by one. You cannot learn everything in a go. It
Why
is not
I'm
possible.
asking? Basically, I'm working in ITAM content. Okay.
Mm.
item content
See,
in
a
service
project to
now.
project, you
So
might be using different tools, right? Involving your service now. So, what are all the other tools? I'm not sure, right? Your project, you may have a better information regarding that.
Right.
Yeah. So, we are not aware of your SAM Pro tool or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, guys. So, if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you out. And from tomorrow, make sure each of you, if each of you will have your own PDI, because I'll be starting with technical concepts. Without a developer instance, you cannot follow. Even like, let's say if you are skipping, like you want to create account maybe on Friday or something, like tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will be doing some activities on the tool. So like you'll have lots of activities to do, and you'll be like occupied with your own works, right? So better to create it today, and from tomorrow let's do it, and don't practice while discussing. This is something, because we'll have only 1 hour. You can listen to the class, pose that you can take out some 20-30 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever feasible for you, and practice the things. And if you have any concerns or questions, you can um, like highlight it in the next class, or we can have one doubts class on Saturdays if necessary. We can do something like that, because if you are spending time to practice and understand, this 1 hour won't be possible for us, right?
yes,
Hello.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sure, guys. Thank you all.